everybody, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Franchise Hockey Manager 2. We're in Season 3 with the Colorado Avalanche, and we have made it, finally, to the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, we've had two disappointing playoff runs to date. Year 1, didn't get very far, knocked out round 1 despite having a really good regular season record. Last season, we dominated the regular season, same as this season, but we didn't make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. We made it to the Western Conference Finals, where San Jose beat us comfortably. Now, this year is a little bit different. We've rebuilt the roster, we've stacked through the draft, we've got depth and young talent ready to jump on this roster. We're here to make a big statement. Finally, we get a 7-game series to prove we're the best team in hockey. All that's standing in our way are the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sid the Kid Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Fleury, so many good players, and this is a top team. Now, in real life, of course, Pittsburgh are your defending champions. They won it last season. They've overcome Montreal, who overcame themselves a couple of tough teams. A great defensive team in Ottawa, and a great team of youngsters over in Buffalo. So Montreal were no walkovers. Then, in the previous round, you look back, you see that Pittsburgh overcome Washington Capitals, with Backstrom and Ovechkin, and the rest of the talent there. Again, not a walkover kind of team. And before that, they took out, in-game, the defending champions, the New York Islanders, led by John Tavares. Now, they've made it this far by beating 3 pretty good teams. We overcame Winnipeg, we overcome Nashville, and we've overcome, to get our revenge from last season, San Jose. Now, I think our run was a little bit easier, but I can't help that. We're in the Western Conference. The Eastern Conference is a little bit more stacked with top-end talent sometimes. And it certainly is in this save. But we have done what we need to do, so let's make it our season, our complete season. Let's get that 3rd Stanley Cup trophy in our trophy cabinet. Let's hoist it, let's have a parade, and let's make 2018 a magical year. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oops. Why are we on Washington? Come on, game. So, we've got a good team. We're all fit. We've finally got our players back who were injured. You can see here, top-end talent, Matt Duchene, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Nate McKinnon, and Corey Schneider in net. Not really proving me that he is a top-end talent. Apart from that, then we got some good 4-star talent, 3.5-star talent, and a little bit of depth. Now, Paul Jajavi is starting to come into his own. He still needs a couple of seasons. Ekblad will get better, as will a lot of these at the bottom end. I think we still need a goaltender. I really do, and a couple of comments I've had on Twitter agree with that. You know, Gustafsson is not making me believe right now. 3.5-star potential. Just don't see enough from him at all. So, I'm thinking, win or lose, we might try and get a young goalie in the draft. Just a prospect that's maybe got 4 or higher star potential. And if we've got to move people out, then we're going to move people out. We package Corey Schneider, maybe a defenseman, maybe 1 or 2 of the forwards, bring through the youth that we've got developing, and go get ourselves a real number 1 goaltender that doesn't go through the dips that Schneider does. Now, if you have a look at our opponents, like I say, I've already highlighted some good people. You know, Fleury will be in net. He is kind of calming down a bit. Jari is going to be their number 1 goalie going forward. They have got Oli Mata, Letang, and Pulio there. So Decent defense, very decent. Bennett, Ely, Bluger, as well as Monahan, and of course the big three then: Phil Kessel, Evgeny Malkin, and Sid the Kid himself. I think we're slightly better. I think we're slightly deeper. But yeah, this is going to be a real test. This is going to be a real test. So let's just let's see. We go away to Pittsburgh for game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's hope this doesn't go to 7 games. Let's hope we can close it out well before then. You can see in the regular season we did beat them twice, so it's all in us. We've got all the metrics on our side, but that doesn't matter. It's what happens out on the ice that defines your season, and it's what happens in the Stanley Cup Finals which makes it a successful season or yet another failure. All teams fail bar one each season. So, cross your fingers and let's get going. Go Avs. First period of the Stanley Cup Final. And let's see what happens. Oh, is it going to be an early one? Duchesne, McKinnon, Ekman Larson, and Oliver Ekman Larson, our star acquisition on the defensive line, steps up and scores 37 seconds into the Stanley Cup Final to give us the lead. This is what we need. A nice early goal and spread them around. There we go. Grimaldi picks that up and oh my god, it's there. Fantastic. Aaron Ekblad, the other defenseman we picked up in the off-season. Absolutely fantastic. It looks to be there like Rocco Grimaldi's back on it again. Gives it this time to Yaskin, and we get another goal. We're 3 up in the first period. Oh, yes. This is exactly the start of the series I wanted to happen. So it looks at this stage, we're winning face-offs. We're out shooting 18-3. Outstanding, 3-0 up. Now, as long as we're sensible and we don't really try and go all out, we should be able just to keep this nice and tight and keep Pittsburgh out of it. So, I'm very happy that first period. Let's go straight into the second period and let's see if our defense can keep a clean sheet here. If we can get a shutout, at least in this period. We had one in the first period. Can we keep it going through the second? And that gives us a chance at a shutout for the entire game. So let's step up big. We are keeping them quiet in terms of shots, which I absolutely adore. Matt Duchesne, Barry, Gorospierre, Landeskog, Gorospierre, Barry, Gorospierre, Puljajavi. Oh, they've got it back. I've never seen that. And then we got it back, and then they've got it back, and oh my god. I have never seen it go back and forth like that. Normally when you get a turnover, that team goes and scores. That went back and forth 3 or 4 times. I'm upset we conceded, especially on 5 shots. Now 2 on 6. And this is why I don't like Corey Schneider in our net right now. Because we're getting 1 per 10, they're getting 1 per 3. Oh my god. Phew. If they were going to score that, I was going to get really, really mad. Oh, thankfully though, Matt Duchesne steps up on the power play. And we got 2-goal advantage going into the third. So, we've got it. We've got a nice setup now going into the third. Let's not mess this up. Let's take game 1. Schneider, no more goals in. You've conceded 2. I have had enough of those kind of shots to goal ratios. We need you boys to step up and be counted. You want to play us on this team? You got to play like a champion, because that's what we want to be. Year in, year out, we want to be champions. Step up, be a hero. We've got the goals, we just need to keep them out. 3 final minutes. We're over 50 shots. The offense is really putting pressure on. The defense rescues it back to 2 goals in 20. It was almost 3 goals on 7 shots, though. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. So we still got some work to do. We still got some room to grow. The balance of this team isn't quite right. But overall, we did get the job done. So that's 4-2. Let's have a quick look here. Rocco Grimaldi got 2 turnovers, pulled them both into assists, grabbed goals for the team there. Monahan on a breakaway and Yaskin following up from Rocco on 1. Goaltender, 905 save percentage, not the worst, but really not good enough for me. 70. It's a Stanley Cup Finals. I don't want a 70 performance from my goalie. Marc-Andre Fleury, he conceded a ton, but he's got 97 game rating and a 925 save percentage. Like, he conceded double, but he played far better. And that's what we need. That's what I'm starting to think that is missing from this team, because we've got the offense, we know that. We've got the prospects who can elevate that offense even further. We've got good defense. That's getting better. We've got some 1 or 2 maybe prospects coming through, and Ekblad's getting better. I think we're improving in every category apart from goaltender, which right now looks shaky and is only going to get worse. Sadly, it's only going to get worse. So, let's see. 110-point Penguins against the 130-point Avalanche. Come on. Let's go 2-0 up. 2 away games. Let's get on the road and make a real impact in this series. Can we get the job done? Pojajavi, can you get into this game? O'Reilly's had an assist in the first game, but I'd like to see him step up. Malkin takes a penalty, but are we going to punish them? 8 seconds left. Ekman Larsson seems to be doing a lot of that work. And it looks there like Bodka deflects Nate McKinnon, and that goes in. Absolutely outstanding. Other thing is, where's Brandon Saad? I haven't seen him. Is he even playing? Did I take him out of the lineup and not put him in? Did I not switch round after the injury? I think I might have to have a look at that. I think I might have to have a quick look at that. Yeah, Desjardins is playing. Okay, Brandon Saad. He can help us out in game 3 of the series. Good penalty kill. Good penalty kill. We're only 1-0 up. We're out shooting. We're winning face-offs. It's a pretty even game across the board. We're 1 from 1 on our power play. They're 0 from 2 on theirs. Oh, and Adam Lowry. Bit of depth goal scoring. You've got to love a bit of depth goal scoring. Not sure if Lowry's got a long-term future with this team. He might do. Jesse, you need to stay out of the box. Looks like it's going to cost us this time. We're not going to get this back, are we? This is just delaying the inevitable. Oh, this is horrible watching it. Get it over with. Get it over with. Finally, Sidney Crosby. Oh, such a long highlight when I knew what was coming there. And no good deals in the penalty box. We kill it. They're 1 from 4. Decent power play, but decent penalty kill too. We need to keep that up. We are slightly in the lead in terms of shots, 19-16. We are 2-1 up in goals. It ain't going completely to plan with taking penalties. You know, we're winning face-offs. I mean, that's giving us a good chance, I guess. But I really want to go 2-0 up in this series. Matt Duchesne, stay out of that penalty box. You're the captain. Lead by example, please. Oh, turn that over. Turn it over. No, Chris Letang. That will be 2-2 with 14 minutes left in the playoffs. You owe us, Duchesne. You owe us a few goals. You need to lead by example. You are the star man on this team. You are the captain. You are the Colorado Avalanche. Crosby in the box. We cannot make it count, though. Please. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Oh, we're going overtime. Without shooting them, with winning face-offs. But we just need to get that puck in the net, and we need to step up defensively. Come on, boys. Who wants to be a hero? Corey Schneider, you need to be a hero. But who on the offense? Jesse, do you want to be a hero? Nate, maybe? Matt Duchesne, yourself? Someone depth. Desjardins, do you want to be a hero? Let's go, boys. 8 minutes left. Anytime. Please. Tyson Barrie. Oh, O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly. Oh, I really thought that was going to overtime for a minute. Not overtime, to a shootout. But Ryan O'Reilly on an assist, I believe, from Pulja Javi. And I'm not sure who the other one was. I think it might have been Barry. Oh, he got in one-on-one with Marc-Andre Fleury and gets the win in Game 2. Oh, Gorospia with an assist. Bodka with a goal. Letang a goal and assist. Gets second star. It was off Gorospia. Fair play to him. So, 7-2-6 and a 93 game rating from Schneider. Game 2, much better. We want to see that level of performance consistently. Still outplayed by Fleury. 93 is the same, but a 938 is higher. So, again, we're seeing that Schneider is good, but just not good enough. And we're not winning these games because of him. We're winning them in spite of him. So, I hate to labour the point, but really, I think 3 years with the Avs is all Corey Schneider would be getting. So, we're into Game 3. I forgot to put Brandon Saad back on the line. I hope it doesn't cost us, but we are at home. We are at home. So, we're into the first period, giving Desjardins a chance to be a hero. And we're closing out an early power play for Pittsburgh. Come on, Avs. Let's go. It's time to get something going against these Penguins. We move 3-0 up and we break their spirit. Matt Duchesne gets a goal. That's what we're looking for. First period goal from the captain on a turnover. Cadil's get out of that box and stay out of that box. We do not want to give this offense any advantages. Okay. Good stuff. Let's do the same in the second period. Get a goal, don't allow them anything, and just keep taking over. We don't need to be big goal scorers. We don't need to do anything crazy. Stay out of the box, score in each period, and stop them offensively. 10 minutes, halfway through. Please. I'd love to go 3-0 up in this series. I'm so fearful of Pittsburgh. I really... power play. Oh, Crosby blocks it. It looks there, though. Landeskog to Duchesne. He's now on a hat-trick. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. See out the 2 minutes. Keep it out. And there we go. A 2-0 advantage in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Going into the third period. Out-shooting them. Winning face-offs. Slightly out-hitting them. 100% power play. 100% penalty kill. This isn't too bad. You can never count out the Pittsburgh Penguins. They got too many options open to them. Too many star players to discount. But we need to set this up. Come on. Oh, we don't take the power play. We don't take the power play, but as long as we don't concede, we go 3 up. So Duchesne, Landy. Where's that going? Ekblad. Jason Trouba from Matt Duchesne. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, we get the ball back there, Yaskin. Trouba. Ooh, I thought he was going to get 2 and 2 there. Where's this going? Adam Lowry, his second goal of the series. It's goal number 5 for the playoffs. We're 4 up in the final period. We're looking to get 5. Can we get 5? Adam Lowry once again. He's proving that he can play against the best of them in the biggest games. All the pressure on him. The young man steps up. Can we turn that over? Can we keep a shutout? It's ambitious with this kind of offense, but they're doing the best they can to miss it. That's good. But yeah, Olli Mata grabs a goal for Pittsburgh, and it's no shutout, but as long as we keep them down to 1, I'll be happy. I don't want to concede 2 in this period. Matt Duchesne, Nate McKinnon, 6-1. This is a big win. This is a crushing win, and I really hope that is the end of the series. I really don't think that Pittsburgh would be able to do anything though but play for pride. In game number 4, we've had their number up until now. It's been a bit close in game 2. Game 1 was okay. This game we stepped up and really took it to them. And yeah, it was nice to see Corey Schneider actually step up here. Conceded 1 goal on a bit of pressure in that third period, but apart from that, he played well. Look at that. Save percentage of 9.6. Let's have a look. 969. Absolutely fantastic. 100 game rating. That's kind of what we want to see from our goaltender. So Schneider, 1 bad game, 1 decent game, and this game was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I don't know. A good game from him, a good game from Lowry with 2 goals. Of course, Captain Matt Duchesne, 4 points in Game 3 of a Stanley Cup Final. That's what wins you awards. That's what wins you Stanley Cups. Your big players coming up big in the big games. And it all comes down now to this final game. We do have another 4 games. We only have to win 1. But to shut out the entire Pittsburgh team, to shut them out in 4 games, wouldn't that be magical? Wouldn't that be a magical way to win the Stanley Cup? Let's go, boys. No Brandon Saad again. What am I doing? I'm sitting Brandon Saad for the entire... we don't get anything on the first power play. But I'm sitting in for the entire Stanley Cup Finals. Hey, we're winning games. I'm not changing a winning lineup. And again, it looks like we might be able to get this first goal. Matt Duchesne, once again, Game 3 steps up big. Game 4 gets us off with a nice early marker inside the opening 7.5 minutes. Absolutely fantastic, or just outside the 7.5 minutes. But that's what we want to see. We don't let them score in the first. Lowry, behave yourself. Keep out of that box. You did great last game. Don't give it up this time. When they put you on the power play, we've got to take advantage of it, guys. Let's drone them in shots and get another goal. Gabby Landeskog, get in there. Goal number 9 of the playoffs. And we're 2-0 up. End of the first. No time to think. Back out. Start of the second. On the power play, not really working for us today. 3 power plays we have not been able to score on. This is power play number 4, and are we going to get it? Matt Duchene. Gabby Landeskog with goal number 2, but 1 and 3 for Matt Duchene. Ekman Larsson in the penalty box. We've killed 2 power plays from them, and there's 2 there. We give the puck away on a 3-on-5, and of course Malkin is gonna get the job done. So bang goes our chance at a shutout in this game. But hey, that's not a 5-on-5 goal. It's not a regular goal. That's a 3-on-5 with a turnover breakaway. I'm not going to hold that one against Corey Schneider. There's not a lot you can do in that situation. But he's got a 2-goal lead leading into this third period. Now is the time to stake his claim. He can't concede in this third period if he wants to be our goaltender. And even with that, it's going to take a lot of thought for me to figure out what I want to do in that position. But right now, Nate McKinnon in the penalty box, not a good option there, Nate. Not a good option. Down to 7.5 minutes for the Stanley Cup. Can we keep this going? Shut them out. The Avalanche are your Stanley Cup champions. 3 seasons. It took me 3 seasons to get this done. Oh my God. Second best regular season record, year number 1. Dominant year number 2. Almost as dominant year number 3. But it took those 2 playoff losses in the first round and the Western Conference Final to get to this stage where we are now 3-time Stanley Cup champions, ending with Captain Matt Duchene in the penalty box. The coach isn't happy, but we just won the game. Oh my God. Unbelievable. We swept Pittsburgh 4-0. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That is... Oh, wow. Okay. So the Washington Capitals general manager has been named Jack Adams Award winner. Okay, we had a much better regular season record than they did, and we shut out the best team in their conference. Whilst we were the best team in our conference, we shut them out in the Stanley Cup final. I don't get no love. I don't get no love. So Jonathan Toews there gets the Frank J. Selke trophy. I don't think we got anyone really who is quite at that level. Nolan Patrick, rookie season, outstanding for him. We win the Stanley Cup. That's what we're all about. The James Norris trophy. There we go. Standout there for Ekman Larsson. The Vezina trophy for Schneider. Okay. Interesting. O'Reilly is the Conn Smythe trophy winner. Pretty good there. Eric Carlson. Yeah, Hart Memorial trophy. He's always going to win good awards. Ovechkin picks up the Maurice Rocket Richard trophy. Art Ross goes to John Tavares. Yeah, pretty much as expected. Petrangelo does pick up the plus-minus award. William M. Jennings goes as well to Corey Schneider. And Samsonov wins the save percentage. Young goalie going to Washington. They're going to rebuild on the back of that. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. You let me know, guys. You have your say. Does Schneider stay on this team or not? He's a 4-star goalie, 4-star potential. He is 32 years of age. His contract isn't too bad. We got him locked up for a few more years. Overall save percentages are 9.3 year 1, 9.23 year 2. He's dipped to 9.18 this season. I don't think that's good enough. The goal against average is creeping up. The save percentage is creeping down. He's slowly getting worse. He just lost a professionalism point in that last sort of training update, last development. So that's my big question, because I don't think Gustafsson's ready. I need to make a trade for a first team goalie if we are replacing Schneider. Now, I just don't know. We've just won the Stanley Cup. He won a couple of awards. He's playing well, but he's getting worse, and I just want to solve that problem. So you let me know what you think of that. Brandon Saad, you should have been playing instead of Desjardins, but we swept them without Saad. I'm fairly happy with that outcome. We do have the draft yet to come. And we got a round 1 from Edmonton, round 2 from Buffalo. Not the best picks, but hey, that's okay. We got a 1 and 4 for next season and 1, 2, 4 the year after. Not a lot of draft picks, but quality over quantity. I'm thinking round 2 goalie and round 1 maybe a star defenseman if you can find one. Because I'm pretty sure that Connor, Comtois and Tippett can come in next season for us. Wool, I'm not sure, is going to make it at this club. He doesn't look too great. Neither does Gustafsson. Both 3.5 stars. So maybe Vrensky or Maniscalco can come up as well next season. But I don't know. Maybe we're going to go defenseman in round 1. Goalie round 2 this season. And then left wing and centre maybe next season, just to replace some of the young prospects. But it's a Stanley Cup winning season. We have finally done it. Playoffs and champions. We finished first overall, 130 points, our second highest total ever. So absolutely fantastic run with the team in our 3 seasons. So I want to see if we can actually, repeat next season. To be honest with you, I want to get 3 Stanley Cups in a row. That's what I'm shooting for. If I get that, then I put it to bed. And either we start up a new save, or hopefully Franchise Hockey Manager 3 will be out. The new iteration of the game is on its way, and we can start afresh there. So if you've got any ideas of what team you'd like me to play, do we go back with the Avs, which is the team I love? Or do we go for a team that's never won a Stanley Cup? Do we go with one that's got good youth, one that we need to rebuild? One that's stacked with veterans to win year 1 and then we rebuild? An expansion team maybe? Have your say in the comment section below or on Twitter at Chris Army. Let me know what you guys want to see. But that'll do it for now. Thanks very much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the Stanley Cup win. I certainly did. 4 games to wipe out the Pittsburgh Penguins and mark our place in history once again. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, guys, and we'll see you back here soon for some more Franchise Hockey Manager 2.